SCP-086 Object Class Redacted Safe Redacted Euclid Object Class Safe Special Containment Procedure. SCP-086 is contained within an Office A-19 at Bioresearch Station 71. The Secretarial post outside the door is to be staffed by one armed guard. All components of SCP-086 are to be kept within 6 meters of each other. SCP-086-1 is to be kept in the office desk with a single connection telephone at the Secretary's post. All communications between SCP-086 and personnel are to be recorded, transcribed, and archived. Every 6 days, SCP-086-2 is to be used to sharpen 4 standard commercially purchased 16cm HB pencils. Continuing until at least 95% of the mass of the pencil has been converted into pencil shape. SCP-086-2 is not to be emptied, even if personnel judge it has become clogged. In such an eventuality, personnel are to be wait 10 minutes and then resume sharpening. Every 7 days, SCP-086-3 is to be filled with a block of 200 standard commercially purchased staples. Every 20 days, SCP-086-4 is to be filled with 15 sheets of standard commercially purchased microfilm, which has been redacted, blank cellulose acetate film, produced on site. SCP-086-5 is to be drained of waste matter within it fills more than halfway. The waste matter is to be incinerated. All reading material requested by SCP-086 must be approved by Site Command. All research proposals made of SCP-086 must be approved by 205 level personnel. Description: SCP-086 is a collective sessile organism. All component parts resemble form items of an office equipment from 1978. Contains a consciousness claiming to be the former Foundation Administration Dr. Redacted, 1907 to 1978. Its 8 components are a rotary phone, SE-0861, a wall-mounted pencil sharpener, 086-2, a desk stapler, 086-3, a microfiche reader, 086-4, a water cooler, 086-5, filing cabinet, 086-6, scientific calculator, SCP-086-7, and a slider ruler. 086-8. No physical connection or electromagnetic transmission between the two components has been detected. Each component of SCP-086 is composed of biological material contained within a carapace made of various amounts of chitin, keratin, calcium carbonate, and well as trace amounts of nylon, rayon, and polyester. DNA analysis reveals that the tissues contained within SCP-086 are partially a human origin, and data expunged. SCP-086-1 contains a large mass of neural tissue, which functions as a brain despite several conformations and anatomical irregularities. This brain hosts the majority of SCP-086 consciousness. 086-1 also contains an ear equivalent tympanum ossicles, etc., and the receiver's mouthpiece, allowing SCP-086 to hear. 086 is able to speak in an exact match of Dr. Redacted's voice and accent via the earpiece, although radiology and ultrasound examination have not revealed any laryngeal system structures. SCP-086-1 is also capable of ringing. However, 086 has stated that ringing gives it a headache. Consequently, the only circumstances under which it rings are when awaking from sleep, at which point it rings twice in rapid succession, when in distress, at which point it rings SOS in Morse code. SCP-086-2, 3, and 4 functions as food intake organism. 2 consumes pencil shavings, 3 consumes tape rollers, and 4 consumes microfilm. 5 functions as a combination bladder and bowel equivalent, storing metabolic waste. 086-6 contains several organs appear to be combined sensory and manipulatory functions. 086 has room capable of reading printed material and physically manipulating small items, for instance, turning pages and alphabeticalizing documents. They are placed within SCP-06. At 086 request, it is regularly provided with non-classified reading material and non-classified clerical work. The biological functions of SCP-086-7 and 8 have not been determined. However, 086 has stated that it experiences significant discomfort and confusion when they are moved from its vicinity, therefore speculated that they have some role in the cognition. Although SCP-086-7 accepts input, its output seems to be random glyphics and LED noises. SCP-086 has demonstrated that it has full access to Dr. Redacted's memories, and all tests indicate a 100% match with the pre-existing psychological profiles of Dr. Redacted. However, SCP-086 has pointed out that there is no way to confirm that it actually thinks for itself as Dr. Redacted, and that it may be an alien intelligent expertly posing as Dr. Redacted, or a sleeper persona which sincerely believes itself to be Dr. Redacted. Acquisition log. 086 is presumed to have been created on June 12, 1978, when Dr. Redacted was presumed killed by the PN class. His rents resulting from the decommissioning of SCP Redacted. On June 20th, 1978, Dr. Redacted's office was being emptied by maintenance personnel so it could be assigned to his successor. At this point, SCP-1 began ringing rapidly. Despite not being connected to a telephone jack, maintenance personnel notified Level 3 operatives, who answered SCP-1. During subsequent conversation, SCP-086 identified itself as Dr. Redacted and then ordered Level 3 personnel to revoke its security clearance, and to make a full report of its existence and properties to O5 personnel. Dr. Redacted was given a posthumous accommodation for meritorious conduct and either reporting himself as an SCP or an influence the anomalous entities emulating his behavior into doing so. Note, this has been scratched. SCP-086 was originally classified as safe, but it has stated that because it is a sapient entity, that anomalous biology and metabolism, and with the access to the full memories of the SCP Foundation Administrator, previously had Level 4 security clearance, it should be classified as Euclid. Note, although we appreciate SCP-086's conscientiousness, there is no pressing reason to classify it as Euclid. Circumstances change, we'll reconsider. O5-redacted.